I'm going to do a quick review today on a new piece of gear I've got, and I want to show you that in just a minute, so stay tuned. Some of you who have watched my videos have known I've been a fan of the Solo Stove. This is the Solo Stove Lite. I got this when they first came out, when Solo Stove was only offering this, and now they have a whole line of stoves. And last year I picked up another one of their stoves because it was on such a great sale, and I thought I would pick one up because it's I think it's a really good size. Here it is. It's a monster. It's the Campfire. Check it out next to the light. Yeah. Now they call it a campfire because this is really for cooking for 4 people or so, but even more, you can use this just to make a campfire that leaves no footprint. None of the worries really, or very few worries, as far as using it in a dry season or in an area where an open fire would be a little bit risky. So this campfire you can actually use to just build a fire to get warm in 3 or 4 people. It will burn out, the ashes will be almost nil, and you leave no footprint, you can be on your way. So I'm going to give it its trial run today. And again, the Solo Stove Lite, or original, minimalist for one person when you've got to take the smallest amount of gear as far as space and weight. And this for, hey, when you can afford to, maybe on your 4-wheeler, or you just want to go out by the river and have a nice fire with someone. Here it is, let's try it out. Okay, on my way in, I grabbed a bunch of birch bark that I got off a tree coming in. It's always good to look for your materials when you're walking. If you know you're gonna build a fire, why stop and then go out looking? Look as you go and you'll be all set. I'm gonna take this wad here, break it up a little bit more, put it on top of that birch bark. We're gonna let that get going, and then we're gonna add some of this bigger stuff. A couple smaller ones first. Like so. Actually, we'll throw a couple in now. Why not? All right. See if we can use this piece of birch bark as a match. Get it down in there. Get it down in there. Thing about these Solo stoves is they light pretty easy. You have a protected area that contains the heat, obviously, and intensifies it. So whatever's burning, none of that heat is lost outwardly, or very little, and it really goes. So let me get this thing fired up to full capacity and jump back so I don't make this video too long. Okay, it's been just a couple of minutes and I already have a beautiful fire. You can see some of the gasification happening out of the holes. That is, the cold air goes in, comes up this heated chamber. It's 2 chambers. It's superheated and comes out those holes and burns the secondary gases off the fire. You can see it starting to come out of some of those. I like this. This burns very well. Now, a small single person pot will not work with this. The pot support is too wide, obviously. But my Moore's pot, my larger Moore's pot, works great. So here we go. Heat up some water for tea. Here's my supply. As needed, you just feed in a piece here and there. It's very simple. Really a great design. There's a lot of room to get a big piece in, as you can see. I can already tell that this stove takes a lot less tending than the small one. The small one you have to use more finger-sized sticks, and you're putting them in every minute or so, I would say, maybe 2 minutes. This one, taking those larger pieces, I haven't really put much in at all, and it has got a beautiful burn, as you can see. I cannot believe how well the gasification's working. Let me show you. We have a full boil. And now it's time for some tea. I will put a little bit more on because I am going to use this for the campfire function. Just to use it to stay warm. Okay, my conclusion, guys, is this thing is a big win for me. I absolutely love this solo stove Campfire. It's larger size. I did not realize the impact it would have on, you know, how much wood it contains and the size of wood and how long it burns. The little one of the things you always realize is that you have to keep feeding it. And it's not a big deal, and it's perfect for its intended use, but this thing is off the charts. It's so much nicer. This is such a clean fire, and I'm in a pine woods here, you know. There's just no smoke, and it's hot and just so comfortable. But keep in mind, you can't use a single, like a 1 liter, 22 ounce pots, whatever. You need, I think this is a 1.8 or something. This is a Moore's pot, and I love this pot. Solo Stove makes stainless steel pots, which are heavier. They make them for all their stoves, but this is, the Moore's is a great hard anodized pot with a nice bail, and you always want, or nice handles and nice bail. You always want a bail on your pots. Can't overstate that, because this is going to allow you to cook over fires, use a stick, prop it up, do all kinds of stuff. You don't want to depend on handles, which will get hot at times in the flames. So these are great. The larger Moore's pot fits a Campfire perfectly. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell if you want to see more videos. Shortly, I'm getting a Titan stove, which I buy all my gear on the best sales I can. The first one, I got a buy one, get one free, and gave the other one to my son, and I've got a Titan coming, 2 Titans on a buy one, get one sale, and I'm gonna give that as a gift as well. But I'll give you a look at that as well. Solo stoves are awesome. I can't recommend them enough. Thanks for watching, guys.